Hello, YouTube world. Pike Speak Piper here. We are continuing today on our top 10 of 2022 blends, of which I am smoking one. But I'm actually going to bring up two blends tonight because I realized that I finished up the last open tin I had of one of the blends, and I have not opened up a new one yet. So we'll start with that blend. So again, no particular order, just the top 10 blends I reached for this year. So number two, because I did number one last video, number two would be the Gawith and Hogarth Bob's Chocolate. Bob's Chocolate is a one of my favorites of all time. It's definitely on my top 10 of all time list. And you're going to see some crossover because honestly, I am doing a lot more of smoking of what I enjoy lately. So a lot of the blends wind up being on that top 10 of all time list. Bob's Chocolate is definitely up there on that list. That is a Lakeland blend. It's a light Lakeland essence. Not too floral or perfumey. It's got some notes of chocolate in it. And it is a very pleasant smoke. It will ghost your pipe, so either dedicate a pipe to Lakeland blends, which are basically any of the Gawith and Hogarth blends, or smoke it out of a cob or a clay or a meerschaum. I used to have a Lakeland blend dedicated pipe. It was in Europe, but I lost it. So don't take your pipes out to like football games and things like that because you might lose them. Don't know how I lost it, but I did. So we've got two blends down: Palmetto Balkan, Bob's Chocolate. Third blend, in no particular order, which I am smoking tonight in my Savinelli. Now this was a Series 3. It's, I guess that's Canadian Lumberman, something like that. This was an unfinished pipe. As you can see, it has patinaed quite a bit and is nice and dark. It's a very pretty pipe. And we are smoking in it the 2021 small batch from Cornell and Deal, Carolina Red Flake with Perique. It's got that black label on it. And this is just a fantastic, fantastic blend. It can be a little bitey, so you gotta smoke it a little slow. But it's got just this wonderful sweetness to it that I really, really enjoy. They released this blend in the 2-ounce tins, and they released 15,000 tins. This jar came from tin 295, so one of the very first ones made. And it was produced in September of 2021. Now, they also did a Carolina Red Flake release that year with a red label instead of the black label. But that blend does not have any perique. It is a much grassier flavored blend. And in my opinion, just not nearly as good as this Virginia Perique blend. And this Virginia Perique blend, actually, it comes in a broken flake, like most of their small batches do. But on the label, they state that it has top grade red orange Virginia tips. Single farm origin out of North Carolina from 2020. 13.53% sugar, and then it's got some pretty fresh St. James perique from 2020. Now, you definitely notice a difference between these fresher, newer leaves, both the Virginias and the periques, and some of the older leaves that C&D has been producing lately as well. And we do have a blend on the list that uses some older leaf. A couple blends, actually, I think. And I'm looking forward to sharing those with you as well. As I was going through my list, I realized that I have a large amount of vapors, Virginia periques, in my list this year, and that's okay. I generally do smoke Englishes on a daily basis, if you will, because I can smoke them without having to worry about burning my tongue. But the Virginias, the vapors, have just a very, very different flavor, and lots of different ways to manipulate the flavors that I've really been enjoying lately. So, the top three in no particular order are, in review, Palmetto Balkan by C&D, Bob's Chocolate by Gawith and Hogarth, and Carolina Red Flake with Perique from C&D, the blend I'm smoking tonight. If you haven't tried it, you should. It really is a really nice vapor, and I think this particular blend is going to age really, really, really well. I'm fortunate I bought enough tins that I've got several in the cellar aging right now, and I intend to let those sit there for, I don't know, probably a minimum of 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I've got enough tins of it that it will, it'll take me that long just to get to them. So, looking forward to trying those as they mature and get older. Some of the rough edges of the red flake or of the red Virginia will definitely get smoothed out in my mind. And I think some of the more plumminess flavors of the perique will come out as well. So I think this blend will age very, very well, and I'm looking forward to trying it many times over the next several years. Well, if you've had it, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't, go get yourself some. Hard to come by, but there's a lot of people that have it, and I'm sure you could get a sample from somebody. If you don't have it, you'd like to try some, send me a message, and I can definitely hook you up, get you a little sample bag as well. So, without further ado, I appreciate all of you tuning in yet again, and happy smokes, folks.